Did you know that you can get professional headshots in just minutes without expensive photo shoots, awkward poses, or wasting time? That is thanks to AI headshot generators. So all you need to do is upload a bunch of selfies and wait. For example, here are some real images that I sent to the AI, and here are the AI generated headshots I got back. Isn't that incredible? Those look exactly like me. But now the issue is that the internet is flooded with these AI headshot generators, and they all do the same thing, at least on the surface. And that is exactly what this video is for. So I have spent over $1,500 to quite literally test all of these AI headshot generators. And in this video, I have filtered out all the copycats and too expensive products, and I will show you the best AI headshot generators for different budget levels. We'll go from pricey products all the way to free AI headshot generators. I will show you my results with every single one of these tools, and I will also show you how to customize these AI headshots using AI. You'll find links to all the products in the description of this video, and I have also added some discount codes as well. But now we've got a lot to cover, so let's dive right into it. And let's start with this tool called BetterPic.io. I will first show you the pricing of this product. So as you can see, the basic pricing is at $35, but then the expert plan costs $79. And here's the thing. So with this expert plan, you get this unlimited human edits with one photo. And this one is a game changer for me. I will just show you in like just a couple of minutes what I mean by this. But this plan is what I chose when I used this BetterPic.io. And now I will show you my results before I give you my recommendation and overall opinion on this tool. So here you see these images. These are all AI generated headshots. Even if you take a closer look at these look exactly like me. So none of my mates, none of my family members would have believed these are AI generated headshots. And now the reason I hyped up the expert plan, that is the most expensive option, is simply because of these AI editing features. So for example, here we have this image where I have everything else in place, so everything looks good here, but the necklace is a bit of an extra because I never wear this, so I like to get rid of this. And now with the expert plan, what you can do is you can click on this BP AI edit button, and then you can click on the human edit button, and then you can describe the change you want to make. So for example, I can tell that remove the necklace, and then the team will take care of removing that necklace. So for example, here is the original image, and here's the image where the necklace has been completely removed. So as you can see, they did a flawless job here. And that is very good for teams. For example, if you want all your images to look, for instance, like this, you can tell the editor. So this is a game changer for teams looking to create uniform AI headshots for the entire team. And also, if you take a look at these results, these are just awesome. So there's a lot of versatility. You have these more casual images where I'm traveling somewhere, but then you also have these studio quality professional headshots that I would use in social media. In fact, this is my favorite AI headshot generator, and I have used this tool as my LinkedIn photo, and at the time of making this video, it is still my LinkedIn photo. And now let me give you my overall recommendation and a short recap of this tool. So the BetterPic gives you high quality and very realistic results. And then when it comes to customization, you can do human edits, background, skin correction, etc. All those important customizations, so you don't need to settle with what you get, but you will actually be able to tweak the images using AI, so you don't need to be a professional image editor, obviously. And then the ease of use, well, it is a very easy to use, so all you need to do is pick a bunch of styles, upload a bunch of selfies, and then just wait. And this is much quicker than a traditional photographer because it only takes 45 to 60 minutes for you to receive your AI headshots. And as I showed before, the pricing goes from $35 to $79 in the expert plan, and the expert plan is exactly what I'm recommending. And my overall recommendation is that this is hands down the best AI headshot generator out there, simply because it gives you these realistic results, but also because you have these human edits and all these other customizations that no other tool offers right now. Then let's move on to AI SuitUp. So if you're more on budget, if you're not ready to invest $79, then I would highly suggest you checking out AI SuitUp because they have plans from $27 to $57. And for instance, for this $27 plan, you get 50 headshots. And here are the results. So these are the AI generated headshots. And once again, these look exactly like me. Perhaps the only issue I have with some of these is that they have a bit of a painting or a 3D character-like vibe. So for instance, this clearly looks like it is not a real image because my skin is too smooth. But most of these images look unbelievably professional and exactly how I wish them to look. Can you imagine what kind of a hassle it would be to take all of these photos with a real professional photographer? I would literally call that this is something like 2 weeks of hard work and thousands of dollars worth of investment if you wanted to get results like this. So I highly recommend giving it a shot, and especially if you're not ready to invest $79, if you don't want the customization, this is your best bet. And speaking of customization, here the only thing you can do is you can view these images, you can give it a like or dislike so that you don't need to see those failed versions or the failed images in the view, and then you can download and share, but you can't do anything else. So you can't get rid of the background. For instance, if you have a background that is taking too much space, let's say here, I think that this is a good image, but I think there's a bit too much going on in the background. So I wish I could change this to something darker, but because this tool doesn't allow you for customization, then this image is something you have to settle with. And now let's go to the recommendation section. So once again, high quality, realistic images. I would say that these are just as good as the ones that BetterPic offers. But then there is no customization, so this is a clear minus compared to the BetterPic. It is very easy to use, so this one doesn't even allow you to pick those styles, so all you need to do is upload the selfies and wait. I think that for me it created those headshots in an hour or two. With the cheaper plans it can take up to 6 hours. And then the pricing is one of the cheapest options out there that gives these super realistic and high quality results. So it's only $27. And my overall recommendation is that this is the best on budget AI headshot generator right now. So this is the cheapest option with which you get these best results. Then we move on to free AI headshot generators. So my favorite free AI headshot generator is called Supawork AI. And this one gives you somewhat mixed results. So for instance, if we take a look at this image, it is pretty close to what I look like, although the hairstyle isn't quite there. Then also some of these images look a bit terrible. So for instance, this looks like a painting or something that is not even close to what I look like in the real life. So you get mixed results with this one. But for instance, this first one usually is the most successful one. So this is closest to what you look like if you try this out. And also something you can do here is you can change the background, which is pretty handy. Let's jump directly into my overall recommendation. So the quality is okay compared to, for example, BetterPic or AI SuitUp. The results are semi-realistic. Well, some of them are not that realistic at all, but there's usually at least 1 or 2 semi-realistic image that looks close to what you look like. Although there is the 3D render vibe, as I said before, so you have the image where you look like a 3D character rather than yourself, but it can still be a good prank to share it with somebody. When it comes to customization, you can change the background, and then when it comes to the ease of use, it is very easy to use. So you pick a style, you just upload a bunch of images, and it also actually allows you to just upload one image, which is something that most of these other AI headshot generators don't allow you to do. So they want more images, and yeah, then you have to wait. And this is the fastest one out of the bunch, so this only takes like 2 to 3 minutes to render those AI headshots, and it is entirely free. So that's pretty cool if you don't want to invest in these, if you want to try things out, if you want to test different styles, different selfies, different presets, whatever, you can do that as much as you want because this is entirely free. And my recommendation is that this is the best free AI headshot generator. And although I won't be able to use those images on my social media, those are still something worth experimenting with because your mileage may vary, because the AI headshots are always a bit of a dice roll. And then we move on to another free AI headshot generator, and this is called PFPMaker or PFPmaker.com. The idea with this one is very simple. So you upload an image, just one image of yourself. Usually it's a good idea to upload a selfie like this. And then this image generator uses AI to remove the background of the image, and it will change it with something else. And here it has randomized those backgrounds. And if we scroll down, you will find all these awesome backgrounds. And for example, here, if I click on this one looks pretty realistic. So it looks as if this image was taken in this office space or whatever it is in the background. And this tool also allows you for customization, so you can make your head smaller or larger, and you can also tweak the brightness and contrast. As you can imagine, if you just take a random selfie and mix it with a random background, it is not going to look that great. Then you can also add some outlines, you can do shadows, you can do filtering, and you can do everything of that sort. So this is not like a real AI headshot generator, but this is more like a background remover headshot generator. So you can still use this on your social media if you'd like to. And let's jump into the recommendation. So the quality is decent because it randomizes the background, and obviously it is using your original image. So in that sense, the image quality depends on what you send to the AI. And when it comes to customization, you can change the background, you can tweak the colors such as like brightness, you can do outlines and stuff like that. And then this is very easy to use. So you upload a selfie and wait for literally like 15 seconds. So, and once again, this is entirely free. And my recommendation is that this one is the best for changing backgrounds. But as I said, for example, compared to Supawork, or for instance, AI SuitUp or BetterPic, this one is not a real headshot generator, but rather a background changing product. But this can still be worthwhile experimenting, especially if you don't want to invest time or money into those AI generated headshots. And then last but not least, we're going to use ChatGPT with a tool called AI Face Swapper to generate AI headshots. And you don't even need to use ChatGPT. You can use a free product such as Deep AI to generate an original image. So for instance, here I told the AI to create an image of a handsome guy taking a selfie on top of a skyscraper in a beautiful sunset, and here is the result. And now this image doesn't quite look like me, but what I can do is I can download this image from ChatGPT or whatever free AI image generator you're using, and then I can head over to this page called AIFaceSwap.io, and I can drag the AI generated image here on the left hand side and my selfie on the right hand side, and as a result I get an image that has my characteristics. Well, obviously, once again, this is a bit of a dice roll. So for example, here you can see that the teeth are completely messed up, but I have seen good results with this strategy. So you can clearly see that the original image looks quite a bit different than this AI face swap image. So in this AI face swap version, there's clearly some features, or there are clearly some features of me. To my last recommendation, this ChatGPT plus AI face swap gives you decent results. It gives you the full customization from backgrounds to lighting to clothing and whatnot. So you can just literally tell anything you want to ChatGPT and it will create an image for you, and you can then swap your face with it. So that's pretty cool. It is medium level in the ease of use because you first have to find an image generator that you are ready to use. Mostly those are free, but there are also paid ones. And then you also need to do a face swap, which requires you to remember that you should place the original image here and the face image here. I would say that it's still very easy, but compared to those other AI headshot generators, we just upload images. This is a bit trickier to use. And also you have to do some repetitions because the initial image should be close to what you look like if you want to actually make it count. So for instance, here, this dude doesn't look like me at all, and that's why the result is a bit of a out of a place AI headshot because my face is morphed into this guy that doesn't look like me at all. It is only going to take like 1 or 2 minutes. So first you need to create the initial image, then you just need to do the face swap, and those are both very quick operations. Once again, this is free if you use a free AI headshot generator, and my recommendation is to use this only if the ready-made AI headshot generators did not give you any good results. So if you didn't find these insightful or useful, just try this ChatGPT plus AI face swap. Also, if you want to get most control, then you should also try this one.